Oh snaps! I'm open! Rodman! Michael! God damn, man, I was open!
Yo, hey, Valentine, blue collar, fat boy, you just do it, man. You know the business. Shout it what you sippin', go ahead grab your friends and won't you come and party with me? Mix the coke with the Henny, come on let's get friendly. Tell your girls it's on me. Party, 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 like it ain't no tomorrow. Party, 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 we ain't waking up tomorrow. Party, 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 like it ain't no tomorrow. Tell your girls it's on me. Round two, touch to round three. Patron all in that body.
Yes, sir! What's up? It's your boy Chris again, aka Quick Sips, here with you on the Wednesday night doing a pick and roll season preview. Yes, sir! Hey, what's up? I just want to holla back to all my pick and rollers, especially my boy Jonathan, aka Mr. Party Party Party. You know I gotta do you good, son, with the good intro, with that party song by doing it hot with the Bobby Valentino mix, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get back to his team. We're doing the Sparta Wonder Makers. Yes, sir. And let's look at the lineup. At point guard, yes, sir, you know who it is. From the San Antonio Spurs, Tony P. Tony Parker. Hey, Tony, say hi to Eva for me. Alright, at shooting guard, we got Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson from the Atlanta Hawks. Yes, sir. At small forward, give it up for the Phoenix Suns. Hedo Turkoglu. At power forward, newly acquired from the Knicks. Yes, sir. You know what it is. It's David Lee. Yeah. At center, you got Anderson Varejao. Andy V. Yeah, from the Cavaliers.
Hey, Lorraine, this time is for the money, baby. Yeah.
Do it for the ladies,
That we
baby. Do it for the ladies, baby.
Hi, I'm Christina Fernandez, and you're watching NBA TV News. Who says that NBA players can't get caught up in fantasy basketball like the rest of us? Recently, Net stars Vince Carter and Jason Kidd learned that, like the actual NBA, fantasy basketball can be serious business.
I was waiting here.
But that's the responsibility for you. I'm gonna step in here. We'll just go over things real quick.
The Nets teammates are shooting an exclusive promo for NBA.com's new feature, Ultimate Fantasy Commissioner. Carter and Kidd may have developed some great chemistry on the court, but that doesn't mean they're any safer from getting the axe.
Jason, he's your fantasy league owner, and he just told you that he just traded Jake.
I'm sorry, guys. Business is business.
But you can't trade me.
Are you nuts? He averaged 13 points, 8 assists, and 2 steals every night.
Besides, we're a package deal.
Yeah, he goes, I go.
Just picked up Steve Nash.
Sorry, business is business.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, when's he coming in anyway?
He's here now.
Hey, maybe we can go to lunch.
Alright. So, let's look at the sixth man for this team. I'd pick OJ Mayo and Jason Richardson. But first, let's go back to the starting five. Tony Parker. Tony Parker, what can I say, man? This guy kind of hindered with some injuries from the past 2 seasons. But this guy, once healthy, he's one of the fastest people on the court. He can do some easy layups. He's probably one of the top leaders from points inside the paint. Tony Parker, along with Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, them three can do some work along with R.J. Jefferson. You know, down with Pop's offense down in San Antonio. Tony Parker should do some work, give you plenty of assists, some open jumpers down the road, open layups. He'll be there. And then we go on to the shooting guard, Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson, possibly the 4th best shooting guard out there after Kobe Bryant, D. Wade, B. Roy. Yeah, Joe Johnson. He leads a trio potential all-stars in the Atlanta Hawks offense. Most likely Josh Smith and Al Horford. Joe Johnson, look for him to give you some, possibly be the leader for your team as a source of points, fantasy points wise. Look for him to do some work. And Hedo Turkoglu for the Phoenix Suns. Now the Phoenix Suns got Hedo just because they lost Amara Stoudemire to New York, and I gotta say Hedo Turkoglu hasn't been looking the same since his Orlando Magic days. You know what I'm saying? Just because Hedo Turkoglu excels with the ball in his hands. He likes to run as the point forward, you know. But the Phoenix Suns, as you know, has that two-time MVP Steve Nash running the point, and I don't think Hedo Turkoglu will have the ball in his hands that much. So Hedo Turkoglu will possibly have to share some, not get that much time with the ball, but he'll probably have to work off the ball. He's a good mid-range jumper. Hedo Turkoglu should get some rebounds, some assists. Let's hope for a good season for him because last season wasn't really that much. Alright, at power forward we got David Lee from the Golden State Warriors. David Lee is, I would say, a prototype Kevin Garnett mixed in with a Joakim Noah. David Lee has that size that he can do some damage inside the paint as well as get the boards. David Lee has that tenacity. Basically, he's the only good white guy out there right now, except for Steve Nash and J Kidd. I don't even know if J Kidd's white. You know what I'm saying? But David Lee, he's good. You should do some work. Being your #1 draft pick, count on him to lead your team into the playoffs. At center, we got Anderson Varejao, Mr. Andy V. This guy is, what can I say? He's the heart and soul of the Cavaliers. He gives 100% out there on the court. It's sad to see that LeBron is not there anymore, that the Cavs, some people are predicting that they're not going to do so well, but I hope this guy does show up as some people give some hype about him. You know, Andy V deserves it. He works hard. He hustles. Give him props. Now the sixth man, like I said, OJ Mayo, J. Rich. OJ Mayo being both of them being the starting shooting guard for their respective teams. OJ Mayo, this guy's been good, been improving every season. OJ Mayo along with Rudy Gay and Zach Randolph at the power forward. The Grizzlies are bound to make the playoffs soon. Just keep that core inside there, and OJ Mayo, if he keeps doing work coming out of USC, this guy can do some damage, man. Along with Jay Rich, I predict that Jay Rich will actually lead the team in scoring for the Phoenix Suns. Jay Rich just has that scoring ability. Once Jay Rich is hot, he is on fire, man. He won't stop, man. He's in that zone. He is in the zone. You know what I'm saying? And that's your bench right there. That's your 6 men, people. Questionable draft picks. Actually, I look at your roster, man, and there's nobody that I don't see that doesn't fit. Yeah, nobody. I can't question anybody's. Aaron Aflalo, maybe Aaron Aflalo, but not as much as some other picks I see from the other teams. As for strengths, I really think the potential of this team is way beyond, man, my expectations, man. Every position is filled up. The depth is brilliant. When you look at the bench again, you see Jay Rich. Once Amari's gone, Phoenix will look for him to do scoring. James Harden, not much hype about this boy, but this guy's a baller, man. This guy is a beast. If you look at some plays with him and Russ Westbrook running point in the shooting guard, James Harden can run the floor. He has that Chauncey Billups, Baron Davis kind of build. He can do it all, man. That's the strengths of your team. As for weaknesses, I just gotta say the point guard position. After Tony Parker, you got Roddy B, the Frenchie. Yeah, Roddy B. He could have a tough time after a good season coming off the bench for the Mavericks. He has to challenge JJ Barea for minutes down there at the Dallas bench. JJ Barea is healthy, Roddy B is not. And then when you look at Tony Parker is kind of getting older too, man. He won't have those speedies, you know what I'm saying, to get down the court that fast. So he'll probably have to lower down his minutes down the road just to save it up for the playoffs. So I'm gonna keep it short because I'm kind of tired. But my season prediction for the Sparta Wonder Makers, record-wise, I really think they can go 15-4, 4 losses, 15 wins, and they will go second in the U-Lead and the Flalo division. Yes, sir, that's the word. That's your Chris, aka Quick Sips, at your service. Holla, peace, and prosper.